Creating poster. Creating poster. First of all, we have to open GIMP software. In the first class, we studied how to create that poster in GIMP. Then here we have to look how to do that work. So open the GIMP software, graphics, GNU image manipulation program. After opening that software, it is just opening. Okay. After opening the software, first of all we need to create a canvas. What's the need of a canvas? Because we have to do any work within a canvas. So here no tools are available here. So first of all I am activating the tool window. For that I am clicking on the tools menu, then new toolbox, and some other things you have to listen here, that in this tool window many tools are available. Many tools are available. These tools are in different groups. That just we can go through that. Selection tools. What are the tools under the heading selection tools? A rectangle select, ellipse select, free select, foreground select, fuzzy select, bicolor select, and intelligent scissors. So you have to write these things also with your notebook. Selection tools. What are the selection tools? Rectangle selection. These all tools you have to write. And the next is paint tools. The important name only you have to write. Bucket fill, blend, pencil, paintbrush, eraser, then smudge. These all are in paint tools. Then transform tools. What are the tools are appearing in transform tools? Move tool, crop tool, rotate tool, scale tool, then flip tool, etc. are in transform tools. And color tools, color balance, then brightness, contrast, that's only needed. Then path tool, path, that's an option only. So these 4 types of tools are available in tools window. Selection tools, paint tools, transform tools, and color tools. These selection tools, then these all 4 tool types you have to write with your notebook. Then let us go to that poster creation. For creating a poster, here we need a canvas. So firstly we have to select a canvas. For that click on file menu, then new. Here we get a window. Create a new image. Template, then image size. What's template? See, here different size of canvases are available. As well as we can select canvas size from this image size also. Then I am going to select a canvas type from this template. The first one I am selecting. Any canvas you can select. Okay, I am selecting the A4 size. Okay, A4. This A4 means our paper size A4. The same. Then the millimeter the measurement is given in millimeter. 209 then 297 in millimeters. Okay, then click on OK. Here the canvas is ready, but this canvas is color in white. So firstly let us apply background color. For that, click on foreground background tool and select two colors. Click on foreground, then select one color, then click and arrange it. Okay. Then for background I am selecting another color. Okay. To apply this color to the canvas, we have another tool, that is blend tool. Click on that tool and drag through the canvas. Now we get the colorful canvas. In that canvas we are going to create the poster. Poster means with a caption and image. That's a poster. That should be a meaningful one. So firstly I am going to create a post caption. This caption or logo, either we can select a ready-made caption, that is the text only we have to write. All the settings are available here. For that, file, create logos, file, create logos, then one type select, comic book or cool metal, anyone you can select it. Here I am selecting cool metal. Then here in the place of text I am going to write say no to child labor. Say no to child labor. Okay, the font size is given there, background color is there, then OK. Then the logo is appearing in another window. We have to get this logo to our canvas. So copy this logo from the logo window. Copy the logo from the logo window. So click on edit menu, select copy, then come to the canvas, then either right click or select edit, paste, or from the edit menu you can select edit, paste. Here one problem is remaining, that is we cannot see the logo. Why? In some cases the logos are not visible, so that time we have to select the logo, or we have to copy the logo with the option edit. Before that here Control Z, undo, edit, copy visible, then come to the canvas and edit, paste. Now it is visible. Then that position is not suitable for us, so we have to move that logo to the suitable position by using the move tool, and I am going to rescale or going to scale it, means the size is too small, so I have to resize it. Use the scale tool, then click and drag. Then in that window the scale option is there, click on the scale. Now it's in suitable size. Okay, then here the caption is ready. Next we need a picture suitable to that child labor. So I am opening the picture folder. From the file menu, open here. In the home folder we have school resources folder. Then from that standard 9th select and open it. Then images. Here child labors, many pictures of child labors are given there. You can select any one from that. Child labor population, children, cartoon, hand with the tool. Back to school. Okay, it is enough. Child labor. Then open that picture. Yes, that picture is opened in a window. And here one more thing I have to say, that if we need the selected portion only, then we can use the tool selections, that is a rectangle selection or ellipse selection we can select. I am using ellipse selection tool for selecting the suitable portion. So I am it is not suitable. Once again I am going to select. Okay, then the selected portion only we need. So right click, edit, copy, and come to the canvas, then edit, paste. Where is it? Here we can see. Okay, use the move tool, then use the scale tool. Okay, here we can see the selection mark. When or before we selecting this anchor layer, or we have to fix this image to the canvas, then only this selection mark will appear. So click on anchor layer option to fix the layer to the background. Why we select anchor layer? To fix the image with the background. Okay, now it is the single one. The poster's work is over. Next we have to save this work. You know that when we save the file with GIMP, it will get the format XCF. That XCF, the full form is Experimental Computing Facility. It should be a raster type of file. Okay, then file, save. Always you give the file name as a suitable one, not with your name or your friend's name. the works name only you have to give. Poster, poster.xcf. We have to select the folder in is it students work name is not there, so I am going to create here students work 9. Then save it. Okay. Now this class is over. Let us see in the next class.